Okay, hello. Welcome everyone to PyCon Sweden 2023. I think this is the 11th year of the conference, so it's very nice to see all of you here. How many of you are here for the first time? Quite a few. I'd say half at least. Nice to see you all. Just some practical things. We have emergency exits there and there and there. So look for the green signs in case there will be a fire here from the TV or something. And also we have these shirts, all of us who are organizing. So which color would you guys say this is? Anyone want to go? Red? Yeah. We were talking a bit, I said burgundy, red, brown, something like that. Anyway, all of us organizers have these, and we have the badges with the black as well. So if you have any questions, just come to us. With that said, we also have the Wi-Fi. So you go to the Hilton Honors, and you scroll all the way down on the captive portal, and there's like a passcode where you put in Hilton Guest as one word with a big H. That's good to know as well. So with that said, let's get started. So who am I? My name is Alexander Hultner. I'm a freelancer and a Pythonista. I've been doing Python for about 10 years, and it's been my primary or favorite language for more than half of those, I'd say. I've been a speaker here at PyCon Sweden for many years. I think maybe 4 years or something before I joined the board. Ilju and the other guys convinced me to join 2 years ago, I think it was. And now I'm the chairman of Python Sweden and PyCon. So that's what I'm doing here. But of course, I'm supported by the most amazing team of volunteers and all the speakers as well. And without everyone, this would not be possible at all. And you can also find me on most social media platforms as A. Hultner or just Hultner. And if you have any questions or just want to get in contact with me, you can email me at alexander@pycon.se. You can call me Alex as well if you want. So that's just a little bit about me. And this is our team in the board. Amazing people. And as I just said, this would not have been possible without this team. So what goes into organizing a conference like PyCon then? Well, the most important thing is the volunteers. So everything you see here is made by volunteers. None of us are paid for this. So it's very nice to have all these souls, but this also means that we need people. And if any of you here are interested in joining our crew and help organizing the next PyCon, we will start planning it directly after this conference ends. So email us at info@pycon.se if you want to join, and we will make sure to include you. And the way we go about it is something like this. We start with some planning, seeing what we did wrong last year, what we can do better, and of course finding a venue. And once that is done, we will start thinking about speakers, keynotes, call for proposals. So we need to invite keynote speakers, and we spent some extra time this year trying to get some really nice speakers and keynotes. But all this also requires a lot of work from our volunteers to find people. And then summer comes, people are on vacation, we are all volunteers. Usually it's a little bit slower. And then summer is over. And what do we do then? Do we panic? Probably a little bit. No, we've got a plan. So we follow the plan, we finalize everything, try to get in contact with all the speakers, make sure that they can come, set up the scheduling, everything that goes into it. And of course, conferences are cool, and that's why I included this cool picture of this awesome dog. So yeah, if you are at all interested in joining us or helping with the next year's conference, please do contact us. That would be very nice. And of course, our sponsors are also very important. So we have a slide here for our sponsors and patrons. So of course, the Python Software Foundation, PSF, and the EuroPython Society have been sponsoring us. And then we have Temporal and Hopsworks, and we have SDN IT, Nexer, favoptic.com, StickerMule, PyData Stockholm, and 46 Elks. And if you want to be included as a sponsor next year, or your company, of course, also send us an email at info@pycon.se. And the earlier you do that, the better, because then we can plan better for it. And a little bit about the practicals. So these are our keynote speakers today. First, we have Daniel, who will have his keynote just after me. And after lunch, we have Sebastian. So I'm really looking forward to hearing these amazing talks, and I hope you guys are too. And tomorrow, we have 2 more speakers. So we have Carol in the morning, and we have Deb in the afternoon. And of course, you will hear more about them from their presenters later. And what more is happening these 2 days then? So we have 4 amazing keynotes. I hope you all will enjoy them. We have 15 talks, and we have 6 workshops. And the workshops are, if you go down and then to the left, you can follow the signs and you will find there's a room for the workshops. We also have, I've written here, X lightning talks. For you guys who are new to this format or new to this conference, lightning talks is basically short talks, about 5 minutes, which anyone can propose. So we will have a list where you guys can write up suggestions, and then you can come up and present it. And it's also a very nice way to try presenting at a conference if you haven't done that before. So no prerequisites needed, just short talks, and usually they are a lot of fun. We have a job panel discussion as well, and we have coffee breaks every day, important, between 10 and 10:30, as well in the afternoon between 15:30 to 16. And of course, we have a lunch in the cafeteria downstairs, and that is between 12 and 13. And of course, we'll grab some beers after the conference Friday for everyone who wants. We also have a code of conduct, so please make sure you've read that. It's on our website. And if you have any questions or complaints or anything else, you can contact Anesha, who's our dedicated contact for that. You can also contact the PSF Code of Conduct board. Let's continue. And of course, we want you guys to help us spread the word about PyCon SE. So we are on all these social media platforms. We are on LinkedIn as PyCon Sweden, and on Instagram as PyCon_Sweden. On Facebook and Twitter as PyCon SE, and as well on Mastodon, on the Fostodon Mastodon instance as PyCon Sweden. I had to break that into 2 rows because it was too wide otherwise. And with that said, you will see there is some people with cameras as well around here. And if you don't want to be included in pictures or don't want to be posted on the social media sites, please talk with anyone with a camera or with a burgundy shirt. So yeah, we have over here, for instance. So that's a little bit about that, and would be very nice if you can follow us so we can send out information for next year's conference as well if you're interested in that. I also want to mention that there is some local Python communities around in Sweden. So we have meetup groups in Stockholm. We also have one in Gothenburg, where I'm from, that's named GothPy. And I also want to ask, do we have any more local communities around in the country? I know there was one in southern Sweden at some point that's not active anymore. Anyone here else? No? Oh, you're starting one in Linköping. Yeah, so then you guys, if anyone else is in Linköping, you will know. I actually taught Python in Linköping a year ago or something like that. PyLadies is also a group here in Stockholm that is very active. And then there is an online Facebook community named Nordisk Python where people talk about Python stuff. And also the local communities is a great way if you want to become a speaker in the future to try out the talk and get used with speaking as well. And of course, thank you all for supporting us. And if you have anything else, you can always contact us at info@pycon.se. And with that said, I'm saying let's kick off this conference, PyCon Sweden 2023. And thank you all for coming.